In case of asthma, the breathing issues, you can again give amla. That is where I insisted the importance of Swarnaprashan, because that is like an Sarvaroga Nivarini. Amla is a very essential drug for each and every child. So even in case of asthma, you can try this boiled amla, grapes, ginger. Just add little honey. Maybe you can try 3 to 4 grams every day. And you can equally take decoctions of black pepper, shunti and clove every now and then, which can help to relieve the asthma. Paste of black grapes, dates and long pepper, licorice and honey is a very good combination too. You can boil little milk with garlic, which can help to improve the respiratory health. And Vamshalochana, the bamboo seeds with Vasa Swarasam can also help. Long pepper powder with honey to be taken every now and then can help to improve their breathing issues. Next slide. Licorice and honey is a very good combination too. You can boil little milk with garlic, which can help to improve the respiratory health. And Vamshalochana, the bamboo seeds with Vasa Swarasam can also help. Long pepper powder with honey to be taken every now and then can help to improve their breathing issues. You may also come across lot of skin conditions like itching or any urticaria, like a mosquito bite, allergic to the mosquito bite and all. In that condition, very simple remedy is Durva, the Bermuda grass. So you can extract the juice out of that and you can apply, which is a very good remedy for any type of itching. And we have a drug or herb called Haritha Manjari, that is Kupaimeni, that is what we call it in Tamil. That's again very good for all type of skin lesions. And Paranthi Techi, that is equally effective. And neem, turmeric and oatmeal. Again, oatmeal bran is a very good agent to improve the skin condition. Even for the bath, giving bath for the children, you can grind this oatmeal and it helps as a very good scrubbing agent for the children's skin. It's a very smooth and very safe thing to use oatmeal for the as a scrub also. And in case of any boils, sometimes they unknowingly get any boil or a psoriatic lesion or even a fungal infection, you can grind some mehendi leaves and apply over that area. And Shanka Pushpi, that is like the Sangupu, the flowers and the root of that equally helps in the fungal infection and even certain scabies conditions also. Saffron stigmas, that is Kungumapu, that is very good for the acne and even any boils in the face also. And oatmeal, as I have discussed earlier. Cabbage leaves, when the child has a very dry skin lesion like for psoriasis and all, you can apply cabbage leaves also as an external application. So again, this is a very common condition which many children come across. So in that case, like the seasonal flu, don't wait until they get the fever. Make sure that once in 15 days they get the juice of this Ajwain leaf, small onions, beetle leaves and palm candy. Just mix it, make it less spicy and just give maybe 15 to 20 ml on once in fortnight basis. You can equally give us tulsi juice and ginger juice, even amla, pepper and harad juice, but everything helps in the initial stages only. Once when the fever is more than 101 degree, this may be helping as a precautionary agent but not as a curative agent. So many of our children, maybe they are lazy to go to the school or anything, they complain of stomach pain and all. But if there is any real complaint or if you find any heavy bloatedness in your child's stomach, you can always keep cumin and dry ginger ready. Just make some decoction out of that and you can make them to add a little honey and you can give them that way. Immediately relieves the gastrointestinal pain and all. You can also try banana with honey and cardamom water. So if they are very particular with the taste and all, you can just infuse this cardamom with water, and you can just make them to drink. And of course coconut water, but with kernels. That is a very good remedy for all type of stomach issues, especially when it is too heaty. This will help you. And draksha, that is the black grapes, you can soak it overnight, just to smash it with little jaggery, and you can also give. And try to include carrot juice in their daily food, which will help to improve the gastrointestinal health also. And butter, sugar and honey. A combination of this can help to improve the acidity also. You can just add the butter, sugar and honey in a small katori and keep the mixture ready. You can just give maybe quarter teaspoon or half teaspoon every half an hour. That helps to improve the severe acidity. Even adults can try this very simple remedy. Irritable bowel syndrome, that is like as soon as they eat food, they have a tendency to visit the washroom, even though they have something to exit out or nothing, but they will always have a tendency, that is a crumbling sensation in the stomach. In that case, you can try the seed of the mangoes, like inside the mango there is a kernel of that mango, just powder it, because that is something which we throw it out after eating mango. So just preserve that seed, mango seed powder, and you can add little bit of water or honey to that, and when you administer it internally, that can help to improve the irritable bowel syndrome. We have a preparation called Dadimastaka Churnam, which is just made with the skin of the pomegranate, and it is very effective in the cases of irritable bowel syndrome. So from now, if you just throw out the rind of those pomegranate, just try to dry it and powder it, fine powder it, and whenever you have a stomach upset, just mix it with honey and you can have it. That's a very good remedy. And you can equally try arrowroot powder, which is just like that jowar. You can make kanji out of that. That's a very light food a child can digest. That helps to immediately stop the irritable bowel syndrome. And the vilva fruit, the bale fruit also. There's a particular season for the bale fruit. You can preserve the pulp with little jaggery or with little chili pepper or something like that. This is a very good medicine for the irritable bowel syndrome also. You can just take it like a jam. And sometimes with excess heat, the child may start having an anal bleeding. In that case, just fry the jeeraka churna with little honey, and you can add it with little honey and the ghee. That helps to immediately stop the anal bleeding. And also when they have the constipation, because that is again a very common complaint due to very less intake of the fiber food, the children end up getting constipation. So this is like that masikai, jadikai is there, that you can make it as a paste and you can internally administer. That helps to relieve the constipation. And also the seed and the pulp and the root of the cucumber, when it is just applied on to the umbilical region, that helps to relieve the excess the storage of the urine. That is very that the child can pass the urine very easily when there is a blockage of the urine also. And when there is an inflammation of the umbilical cord, so because as soon as a child is born, we just cut the placental remainings and it is just weaned off from the mother's connection. So sometimes there may be an inflammation of the umbilical cord also. In that case, you can grind the Bermuda grass leaf, which make it as a paste and fry it with the ghee and apply it on the area of the umbilical cord, which can equally help to improve the infections around the umbilical cord. Next slide. And we also equally get to know the complaints like they vomit the breast milk immediately after feeding. In that case, what you do is simply apply the paste, grinding little jeera to the nipple of the mother, and when the child feeds from that breast, automatically it becomes like a digestive agent. You have to use a very fine powder. And also children suffer with lot of mouth ulcers and all. In that case, you can try a special combination like the coconut fruit. We do get the coconut fruit, right? So we see falling of this immature coconut fruit lot in the coconut farms and all. So just collect it and remove the upper portion of that and apply it over the mouth ulcers. That can equally help. That is called Machinga Rasa in Ayurveda. That helps to immediately relieve the mouth ulcers. Next slide. And in case of constipation, you can add sesame seeds, poppy seeds and flax seeds also. Castor oil you can use. Warm milk with light ghee. You can equally give 4 to 5 soaked raisins early in the morning. And you can equally apply asafoetida, the hing, just around their umbilicus to relieve the gas issues. Mix a little flaxseed powder with yogurt, or you can administer amla juice, oat bran, and make sure that they are hydrated very well to relieve the constipation. Next slide. And unstable sleep, because this is also a very common complaint among children. You have to oil their scalp on a very regular basis. So you can use whatever seasonal oils like coconut oil, sesame oil, olive oil, whatever it may be, but that oiling of the scalp is a must. And you can try little bit of ashwagandha and almond milk in the night, hibiscus tea, and there is a drug called Jatamansi that is a very good sedative, but not for the children, but you can give them the infused water of that and try to lessen their screen timing also, at least 1 hour before they go to sleep. Next slide. And nowadays we come across many of the eye issues related with the children. So they have a very blurred vision or a long vision or a short vision. In that case, that Triphala is very good for the eye health. You can make them to have Triphala powder with honey on a daily basis, or we have a preparation called Triphala Ghritam, which can be taken internally to improve the eye health also. Other than that, this Haritha tea, that is the harad seed is there, no? We have to just burn it and remove the ash of that and make it as a collyrium, either mixed with the ghee, honey or the breast milk. And when we apply it around the eyes, that can help to improve the corneal opacity of the child. Next slide. And also there are certain foods which help to improve the eye issues. Try to incorporate carrot, red peppers, broccoli, strawberries, sweet potatoes, spinach, citric fruits, almonds, fennel, mishri, and raisins, fig, and amla. Of course, amla is very much needed as a daily usage, and ghee. Ghee is very much needed also. Next slide. And some of the drugs which can help to improve the memory or intellectual health of the child. Brahmi, we all know about Brahmi, and that Mandukaparni is a form of that. Ashwagandha, Vatsha, and Shankapushpi. Next slide. There are certain herbal preparations which includes the above said drugs, like Brahmi Grita. These are all Ayurvedic medications which can be given to the child to improve their memory and to improve their IQ also. Kalyanaka Gritam, Panchagavya Gritam, Saraswatarishtam, Brahma Rasayanam, Ashwagandharishtam. They are used in various other clinical conditions also. But in cases of ADHD, autism, Down syndrome also we can use. But basic action is to improve their intellect and the social behaviors. Next slide. And these are all called rejuvenatory drugs, especially Tulasi, Licorice, Shatavari, Amlaki, and Bringaraja, that is that Eclipta alba. These are all called as Rasayana drug which can improve their immunity also. Next slide. So, and also many of us see children coming with anemic condition. Their eyes look pale and they are very pale to look, and that color will be completely different compared to the other children. In that case, try to have beetroot and apple juice on a daily basis and give them sesame ball or just sesame seeds with little honey, and include dates, tomatoes, grapes, fig, spinach, and moringa leaves either in the form of a palya or in the form of a soup you can give, and make them to have a spoon of ghee on their empty stomach. And fenugreek seeds, fenugreek leaf also can be given to them on a daily basis, and amla juice with little honey also you can give to tackle the anemic problem. Next slide. Osteo health, that is equally important because they play around and they need more of energy. In that case, you can use that Pirandai. Pirandai is the Tamil form of name of Asti Shringala. In Telugu, it is called Nalleru. You can make some dishes, soup also out of that. And try to include turmeric, drumstick leaves, sesame, neem, Krishna Jiraka, pomegranate, ginger, ashwagandha in their daily routine. So this can help them to tackle any type of bone pain and also equally makes them to feel more stronger. Next slide. Hair fall and lice problem. So in that case, weekly 1 or 2 days, just try to rinse it with little onion juice. And we know the sitafal, right? The custard apple. Save the seeds from that after taking the fruit. Just wash it and dry it under the sun. Make the powder of that, and whenever you give a head bath to your child, just mix this seed in water and give a very gentle massage to the scalp. That's a very good remedy for the lice complaint. And you can equally give juice of the garlic also, because that enhances the hair growth. And some essential oils also you can use it, like rosemary oil and olive oil also. Next slide. And jaundice, these are all some clinical conditions, but this needs and medical intervention. But only once when you make sure that it is a confirmed case of a jaundice, you can use these things as a precautionary agent. One is the radish leaves and water boiled with the water. You can try it, a very good remedy for the jaundice. And sugar cane juice, it can equally help in that case. Neem leaves with jaggery, and amla, tulsi leaf and ginger. And also the paste of the papaya leaves and to be taken with the honey is a very good remedy for the jaundice. Next slide. You can equally give barley water, amla and goat's milk. In cases of the jaundice, goat's milk is very much helpful compared to the cow's milk also. You can equally add tulsi juice, aloe vera juice with dry ginger for about 10 days. When you have it in the empty stomach with little bit of black salt, and this can automatically come down. And if the child is cooperating, you can give the juice of the bitter gourd also. And turmeric amla is a very good remedy for, you can equally give the juices on a daily basis. Also some fried cumin and powdered added to with the buttermilk can equally hydrate them. Next slide. And radish leaves, as I told you, you can boil it with the water. And there is a drug called giloy, that is the guduchi. You can have it along with the sugar cane also. And triphala powder with honey can help for the jaundice. And roasted chickpea, which can improve their appetite in case of jaundice. Lemon juice with little sharkara can also equally help to improve the liver function also. Next slide. In case of asthma, the breathing issues, you can again give amla. That is where I insisted the importance of Swarnaprashan, because that is like an Sarvaroga Nivarini. Amla is a very essential drug for each and every child. So even in case of asthma, you can try this boiled amla, grapes, ginger. Just add little honey. Maybe you can try 3 to 4 grams every day. And you can equally take decoctions of black pepper, shunti and clove every now and then, which can help to relieve the asthma. Paste of black grapes, dates and long pepper, licorice and honey is a very good combination too. You can boil little milk with garlic, which can help to improve the respiratory health. And Vamshalochana, the bamboo seeds with Vasa Swarasam can also help. Long pepper powder with honey to be taken every now and then can help to improve their breathing issues. Next slide. Chicken pox, again, is very common nowadays. And there are lot of red marks which is left over after, even though the incubation period is over. So in that case, you can use turmeric, licorice powder, neem paste, and there is a medicine called Shatadota Kritam in Ayurveda, which can eradicate even the left out marks also. And Rakthathisara, red sandal paste, you can apply on the marks. And body lotion prepared with Brahmi, mehendi leaves and neem can be applied over the scars to remove it completely. And green peas, which is just boiled, application of the green peas boiled with water can eradicate the red marks left over after the chicken pox. Next slide. And bedwetting is a very common complaint among many of the children. So in that case, you can give a small piece of cinnamon bark just to chew before they go to bed. or you can add little warm milk with jaggery. You can make it as a habit so that they drink the warm milk with jaggery. You can even try amla powder with little black pepper and warm water. These things you can give it just before they go to bed. Nutmeg powder, that jadikai powder, you can add maybe 1 or 2 pinches in lukewarm milk, because that's a very good sedative and it can have a very good bladder control also. 2 walnuts and raisins can be given on a daily basis. That is like to control the bladder. And sugar with banana and amla juice, which is just made it as a paste and given on a daily basis, can improve the bedwetting. Next slide. Coriander seeds, until it just gets brown, just fry it, and you can add a little yellow with pomegranate flower. If it is available, you can add it with little crystal sugar and give it as a paste to your child, which can help to improve their bladder control. And mustard seed with cup of milk can also be given. Cranberry juice is very effective in bedwetting. And fennel seed you can give. So that also have a very good bladder control. Next slide. Deworming. Deworming, again, it's a very common thing what many parents just ask for. So you can give them papaya seeds with water or milk on an empty stomach. And the second remedy is just to give them coconut, grated coconut, just like that, let them take. That helps as a periodical deworming. And you can even try pumpkin seeds with little honey on a periodical way, maybe once in 15 days, like that. And a little bit of turmeric with buttermilk, you can help them to get rid of their worms. Because these can be done, they are not very heavy laxatives, and the child also won't have any distaste towards these medications, because they are all very commonly used and are daily incorporating remedies also. Next slide. And to be little bit more as a medicinal wise, a pomegranate bark mixed with water and just boiled, and make it evaporated and just constrict it to maybe quarter glass and give it every now and then, which helps us in deworming. You can equally, in case if you don't find the pomegranate bark or anything like that, you can equally give pomegranate juice on a very regular basis, which helps like a deworming. Next slide. Carom seed, that is the Ajwain seed with neem leaf. It is very good effective remedy. Every 15 days you can just ensure. We also have a habit of taking it during the full moon day or a new moon day, because that is the count where we just have a count that every 1 month, once in a month, like that, we get our child's stomach dewormed. You can equally add hing, asafoetida, with little bit of warm water. Maybe for a week you can try. Nutmeg powder with honey also is equally effective in deworming.